Ever dreamed of walking through the jungle, along the railway tracks, and ending at one of the India's tallest waterfalls? Hi everyone, I am Rohit. In this video, I will show you exactly how to reach Dudhsagar, the best trekking routes, what to pack, and the key tips you need for a safe and fun trip. So here is the step-by-step guide for your Dudhsagar trek. There is a train from Bengaluru at 3 pm daily. It goes via Hubli and you will reach Kulem station around 2:30 am. Important point, it's strictly not allowed to get down at Dudhsagar station. So never try that. Instead, get down at Kulem station. From Kulem, the jungle route opens at 7:30 am. If you reach at 2:30 in the night, waiting there is tiring and the washrooms are not great either. So my suggestion, take a room in Kulem for the night. It usually costs around 1500 depending on the rush. You can rest, get fresh, have breakfast and then start your trek at 7:30 am sharp. Now before you start, you need to pay 327 rupees per person for the jungle entry fee and 300 per person for a guide. One guide usually take 10 people together. If you go in sharing, others in your group may have different train timings. Because of that, you will be forced to return early according to their schedule, which means you end up coming back in the afternoon and then just waiting in your room until the 12:30 am train. A totally waste of time. That's why if you are in the group of 4 to 5 friends, it's better to take the entire guide for yourself. The full guide charge is 3000 rupees. We went as 4 members, so our cost was 750 per head for guide plus 327 entry fees, which came to 1077 per head. It was totally worth it because we could enjoy peacefully and stay till evening. Meanwhile, people who went in sharing groups had to return by 3 pm or earlier just because of their group's train timings. So if you want a proper Dudhsagar experience, go with your own group and book the guide fully. If you need guide's number or stay details, you can contact this person and mention my name. He really helped us arranging stay, guiding with patience and making sure we explored smoothly and without any rush. When you start the trek, you first need to sign at the forest checkpost. Now from our room to Dudhsagar and back, the total distance is about 25 kilometers. After walking about 6 to 7 kilometers, you will reach a small cafe where you can take a break for a tea, coffee or Maggie. From there, the trail continues a few more kilometers and then you'll come across a beautiful wooden bridge, a must-stop spot for photos. After the bridge, it's just another 2-kilometer walk to finally reach the amazing, mind-blowing Dudhsagar Falls. One more suggestion I want to share. The Dudhsagar trek is honestly not that difficult. It feels more like walking on off-road path than a hardcore trek. So, footwear matters. I wore my Decathlon trekking shoes, but my friend wore Crocs. Whenever we crossed a small stream and rivers, water kept getting inside my shoes. It was really headache. Removing the shoes, draining the water, and then putting them back on again. By the end, my feet even turned completely white from being wet inside the shoes for so long. So in my opinion, if you are someone who doesn't trek very often, shoes are fine. But if you want a lighter, more comfortable experience, good quality Crocs or open footwear can be even better. The only slightly tricky part is the last 200 meters before the falls, where the path is bit rough, but even that can be managed very easily. One big advantage of taking full guide was the freedom we had. On the way back, we actually spent more time in the river and making tea and coffee since we had carried hot water in a flask from our stay. We also spent over 1 to 2 hours in front of the falls, just enjoying the view. Trust me, time flies there. What feels like 5-10 minutes actually goes by so quickly. That's why having your own guide is totally worth it. While returning, it started raining heavily. So here are some more important tips. Always carry proper clothes for monsoon. A raincoat and umbrella are compulsory. And very important, make sure your bag goes inside your raincoat. If you use separate bag cover, water will still get inside. The raincoat I showed in the video really helps to keep everything inside your bag safe. And honestly, the rain made it even more magical. Full fog, mist everywhere. According to me, the best time to visit Dudhsagar is in the monsoon.